What's up guys, it's me, Kema-YGO, with another video for you today. So for today guys, I got you a Memento replay duel. This is a duel versus, I believe, the Mitsurugi and the pure version, which is interesting. People are now playing the, also playing the pure version, unlike in the past. You didn't have too much gas, but with the new monster, I think it's called Habakir, that's personal from the deck. You can also play pre-preparation of rights, and yeah, it's really good now. It can be played as a pure with Odoetic and that stuff. So yeah, without wasting any more time, let's go right into it. So for the game one, we have the Bone Party, Goblin, the Ash, Memento Fusion, and the Sleepy. So our opponent is going first. He goes standby main. He goes normal summon the Lamia. It adds a level 8 reptile monster, which is the Habakiri. So that's really good for him. He activates Habakiri. I Ash here because like he already used his normal summon, so if he doesn't have a quick play, it's like turn ending or some extender. So I just Ash there. Ash obviously isn't enough. And yeah, he had a pre-preparation of rights, which adds him the new ritual spell for Mitsurugi and any monster that is mentioned on the card. And all three Mitsurugi monsters are mentioned on this card. Uh, it's called Mitsurugi Mirror, yeah. It's like the worst version of the Mitsurugi Ritual. So yeah, he searches those two cards. Then he goes Mitsurugi Ritual, Mitsurugi Mirror, attributing Habakiri for the summon of Ameno Murakamo. And on summon, he activates Habakiri to search for his Mitsurugi Ritual. Mitsurugi Ritual will spell summon the Habakiri by attributing the new monster Armasa and the Kusanagi. He'll activate first the Armasa to add Mitsurugi monster from his deck to his hand, and Kusanagi to add back the ritual to his hand. So ritual is adding back to his hand, and he adds the Saji. Then he activates ritual to spare summon from the hand, I believe. Spare summon from the deck by attributing monsters from the hand or field. He summons the Futsu by attributing his Murakamo on the field, and Murakamo effect, I believe challenge 2 will be Mitsurugi Mirror to shuffle it into the deck, and he'll add the Mitsurugi card, and off of the Ameno he will add the Omnigate. So yeah, then he goes into Fallen Lord, sets 2 cards, and passes his turn. Fallen Lord is the Omnigate. So yeah, then we go to our turn. We draw the Grand Breaker for turn, so we go standby main. We didn't activate anything in draw phase, so we normal summon the Goblin. Activate effect, he chains the Imperm, we chain Grand Breakout. He chains the Purification, it's the Omnigate. So our cards are being negated. We didn't get a chance to summon. And he returns the Futsu with its effect from the graveyard. Then we activate Bone Party, destroying Sleepy to summon the Anguish. Anguish will be chain 1, chain 2 will be Sleepy, and chain 3 will be Fallen Lord. And we add the horse off of that. Then we activate effects for summon a horse. He activates the Futsu. So we're checked here, like if he was diffusion, like then he can go to destroy everything with the Murakamo. And on the field, we need to discard a card to resolve our effect, or otherwise it's negated. So our opponent checked us really here. Then he destroys all monsters. We activate fusion. He changed the Murakamo, and yeah, this game we don't have any more pushes, sadly. So yeah, it's just unfortunate. Our opponent set a good going first board. So yeah, guys, we can go into the game. So for the game 2, we have the Super Polymerization, 2 Dark Blades, Bull Party, and the D-Barrier. So I didn't mention we're playing Super Poly. It isn't like any different from original build, just replacing 3 staples and some cards in the extra deck. So on the extra deck, we're playing the Garura and the Mudragon Standard 2. Then we're playing the cows for the blue eyes, and we're playing Dragostapelia and the Trifoverdum. This is for the malice, and Dragostapelia is like for the fusion decks. So yeah, I can show you the deck list in another video if you want. I really like this deck list that I'm playing right now. I'm playing a little bit more gas. It's interesting. So if you want to see it, comment down below. So yeah, we're starting. So we go main phase. Maybe we should have gone the boom party and draw phase because we have the 2 pushes, but it doesn't really matter. So we activate Dark Blade. He changed the Imperm, and it's fine. We didn't change this because we don't want Dark Blade to resolve in that sequence, in that way. Then we activate the Bone Party, spare summoning the Anguish effect to search for the horse, and we get Jolt here. So the thing is, I didn't really watch that we get Jolt here. So I'm like on the game, it's not the same. In real life, people would say like, oh, Jolt and res, but in game, you just for example, in this app I'm using Yugioh Omega, it just happens. And if I don't have anything to respond, like it just resolves. Maybe I didn't see it, I don't know. But whispers on a horse activates effects, saying the Garrick and the Sleepy. Garrick effect to summon. Garrick effect adding back the Sleepy. Sleepy effect to summon. Sleepy effect to fuse. We fuse with the Garrick, Anguish, and the Darkblade for the Creation King. And Creation King effect sending free. So what we should have done here is send the Combined Creation and other 2 monsters, so we have it to spare summon. So we would have had Darkblade, the horse, Garrick, and other 2 monsters. We want to keep Anguish in our graveyard to shuffle for our communication, but I really didn't see it. But with this that I did, we had a lot of follow-up, so it wasn't really a mistake. Then I realized I was rolled, and I set the barrier on Super Poly, and then my turn. This is for a bluff. If he has something like, I don't know, Cosmic Cyclone, maybe our opponents are playing this. So he goes normal summon the Lamina, adding the new Volsu, the new Kaiju monster. And also I waited for the barrier because I was scared of him chaining mitsurugi Ritual, so I just waited for him to activate mitsurugi Ritual. He activates Habakiri, spare summon from deck and tribute. He spares summon the Saji and tributes it. Saji effect will search for Ritual. Then he activates, then he summons his Kaiju by tributing the Habakiri from the hand and my Creation King. And then he activates Habakiri because it was tributed, adding the Murakamo from his deck to his hand. Then he activates Ritual, which in the barrier calling Ritual, so he can summon Ritual for the rest of his turn. He sets 2 cards, goes to battle, attacks Sleepy. Sleepy will be channeling Quan, channeling to Akira to summon, and Sleepy will send the Combined Creation. If we don't top the monster, we summon Combined Creation, attack everything, then we can call Fusion to main phase 2. Then he activates attack Huron and goes into end phase. We draw for turn, we draw Mace, and immediately, if he had like something like Ritual or Prayers, because we have priority, we do Super Polymerization. So we fuse because all of their monsters are like Dark Reptile. So we fuse for the Garbura and go into main phase. First action, we bench Creation King to search for the field spell, activate the field spell, activate the fusion graveyard, destroying the Garura. Channeling 1, searching for the fusion. Channeling 1 will be the field spell, and channeling 2 will be the Garura, the draw card. So we draw into Goblin, and spare summon the Darkblade. We activate Darkblade, destroying itself, spare summon Anguish effect the search. Channeling 2 will be Akiron to summon, and we search for the Sleepy here. Activate Huron if we have something bestial, I don't know. Then we spare summon the Combined Creation. If he activates something, just have him checked. And we activate Sleepy, and our opponent surrenders. He realizes we have too much gas and will make too much interruption, even if we somehow don't ult game. So yeah, guys, we can now go on to the game 3. For game 3, our opponent is starting. We open 2 Anguish, the Jewel, the Fusion, and the Mace. We can play it for 2 cards, and we have a Jewel, so we are good. So our opponent goes main phase. activates the Habakiri, spare summon the Saji effect to add the ritual for his deck to his hand, and withdrawal here, so that's really good for us. He activates ritual, tributing the Kaiji monster Wozu. To spare summon is Murakamo from his deck. Then he sets 2 cards and passes turn. So guys, we draw the command creation for turn, and our opponent flips the Banquet of Millions. So I only seen this card in like Master Duel when it was toxic. So in Master Duel, people were like playing the trap trick with the double D dynamite, which inflicts I think 300 damage for each banished card. For each banished card your opponent has. So what people usually did is activate this, banish 15 cards from their extra deck face down, and my cards extra deck face down. So it will be 15 times 3, it would be 4500, and if they had 2, it was game. It was real toxic in the Master Duel, and Konami did hit something on the ban list, I believe. But yeah, it was like 2022, I think. So our opponent flips this, he banishes, I think, the 14 cards, and he banishes our 14 cards. But somehow our one Twin Dragon survived, so we had the luck on our side here. So we go normal summon the Anguish, activate effect, he chains Ash, or else sure. Then we activate the fusion, he activates the Murakamo, we discard the command creation, it doesn't really matter. And we summon the Twin Dragon with 2 Anguishes, so I think I should have used the Mace to revive it later with this, but it doesn't really matter here. So then we go, it is impermanent anyway. So then we activate fusion, destroying it, and searching for Bone Party, Twin Dragon effect to spare summon Anguish, activate the Bone Party, so you can now reborn Mace with the Anguish, so it doesn't really matter, as I said. Then we activate the Bone Party, destroying Mace to spare summon the Dark Blade. Dark Blade will spare summon the Goblin effect will destroy itself to send the Garrick and Field Spell to our graveyard, and our opponent surrenders. So also what we could have done here is activate effect of Anguish, targeting Mace to spare summon itself, and Mace effect to search something, like we can search for fusion to have our opponent's turn, or the trap, because I'm playing the trap that destroys a card in the field because it's not a brick. And yeah, we had too much push here, our opponent had just 1 card in hand and he couldn't beat us. So yeah guys, that would be it for this video. Like, share and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and see you in the next one.